This is The Rumor Report with Angela Yee on The Breakfast Club.
So listen up.
All right. Well, as we all know, there were some issues with DJ Envy and Jesus and Mero, but it feels like they had made up afterward. But apparently, some people feel like Mero was throwing some shots at you in an interview that was shared by Math Hoffa. Listen to this.
But y'all cool now?
Yeah, it's all love. It was crazy because it's like, yo, on some real shit, like, I always describe beef the same way like most dudes have been outside describe beef. It's like, yo, bro, if you're not trying to kill me, we don't got beef.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah. Like, homie, I'm like, bro, your pops is a cop. He's not a regular cop, he a white shirt cop. You know what I'm saying? Like,
he's a cop?
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm like, bro, I'm not gonna,
that.
why, you feel me? Like, if you watch that clip, I'm just gripping the mic because I'm just trying to like it's a stress ball. Because in my head, I'm like, bro, snuff this, bro. This try to play you right now. Yo, jump across this table and knock this out right now. That's what's going through my head. You can see it. Like, you can see the wheels turning.
Damn.
This was like, yo, I'm sorry. And I'm looking at this like, that. Like, I'm sorry, dog.
Well, DJ Envy, you then caught up with the Flip the Script podcast with Queen's Flip, and here's what you had to say about those comments.
I don't find my family talked about funny.
Right.
So I just didn't, didn't decide
But
to do it.
they apologize on the air.
Correct.
But then afterwards, their actions are a little different.
That's true. Yeah, I guess on the show, after when they had their show, he said something that I was gonna slap the out of Envy, and Envy, you could suck my from the back. That's what I think he said, something like that. And then I think on Mav Hoffa show, I watched it today, he said something to the fact that I said that because it was the most disrespectful thing to show Envy that I wanted to smoke.
The fire is relit, yes?
No, there's no fire relit.
Oh, so you cool with him?
This is how I honestly look at it. You say, I apologize. We leave it at there, it's done. Then you leave, the interview airs, then when it changes, then you go on a tour, with a Envy tour, and you on me all day long. How do I respect that?
All right, so Envy, where do you stand now?
No, I mean, I don't got no problems with them brothers. I mean, it is what it is. Like I said, they came on the show. I expressed how I felt. They didn't, they said what they said, and I thought it was done. Then when they got back on their program, they went on the FMV tour and, invited me to his genitals and all that other stuff. I just thought it was corny because if you have a problem, you say it to somebody's face.
But now it's not seeming like he doesn't have a problem with you though, right?
No, we don't have a problem. I guess people just asked about old information. I mean, we've seen each other at CC Sabathia's baseball game. We squashed it out, and I wish nothing but best for those brothers. But that's what happened, and that's how I felt at that time. And I guess they asked him about it, how he felt, and I told everybody how I felt.
He said the same thing though. I watched Matt Hoffa's My Expert Opinion. Salute everybody at My Expert Opinion. He said the same thing. He said I saw him at CC Sabathia baseball game, and it was all love, ain't no smoke, no problems. He said that.
Yeah, I mean, my pops was not a captain. That was actually my uncle, but my pops is retired police officer. He actually did undercover work, but when you start mentioning people's families and things like that, that issue's whack. I'm not from that era. I'm from the era of if you have a problem with me, you direct it to me. You don't direct my wife. You don't direct my pops. I don't direct anybody's wife or family or kids. I just don't do that because we can all go down that angle. And that's all I said, and I've been saying that for the last 12 years on this radio. And if not, I'm going to ask you. I'm going to approach you. I'm just from the place of, if I have a problem with you, I'm going to say it to your face. And then I say it to your face, it's done. And that's it. That's all that is.
I do like how you said we can all go down that angle. How do you go down an angle, Envy?
Go down what angle?
How do you go down an angle, Envy? How do you go down?
Tell me.
I don't want to know. I just like how you said it. It sounded fly. Like
no, I'm just saying, like whatever it is, we could do. We go down any road we want to go down. But that's how I don't like that. I like
when you said you go down somebody's ankle. That's
how I am as a person. Like win, lose, or draw, I'm gonna come to you. I'm gonna come right to your face. I don't care.
Oh my God, Envy. Okay, let's move on because
we lose.
Now you talking about splashing people's faces.
If you want to come,
that's how I think every man should be. If you have a problem with somebody, you say it to their face.
No.
That's not what you said.
If you got a problem with a man, you come in his face.
That's what you just said.
That's right.
Charlamagne.
That's right.
Face later on.
Hey, man, you don't have a problem with me. Okay, so don't tempt me with a good time.
Nah, but I don't have a problem with them brothers, man. I wish them the best.
All right, Envy, don't come in anyone's face. Just keep it moving, all right? Okay.
And that's the reason why I walked out the interview right there. Because Charlamagne and Angela Yee takes nothing serious.
Yes, so your fault. You out here talking about you go down, you got to go down people's ankles, and then you was like, if you got a problem with a man, you come in his face. I don't know. Like, what the hell? What am I supposed to think of that?
What is wrong with you?
This guy is crazy.
Okay.
I'm kinky.
Now, let's just hope that Soulja Boy and Charleston White can squash their problems, too. Yes, and that all happened because the two of them were going at it. It started with Charleston White doing an interview with academics where he described how he had to pepper spray Soulja Boy and his associates while they were outside of a shoe store. Well, he explained what happened, and then Soulja Boy talked about the whole situation where he got maced.
I know the average homie don't know what to respond to what I'm about to put on them. Okay, when they get up this close, hit they motherfucking ass with they made. Ain't no girl got no purse.
Is there any words exchanged?
Yeah, he said, I want to talk to you. And I don't say nothing. They kind of got me boxed in. So I really can't, I got to run through them if I'm going to run. I hit him. He right here. I get to get the whole entourage. Man, I lit it. Man, that nigga face had, man, he was dripped in it. And I watched all them. Man, you maced me? Yeah, so I just want to talk, nigga. I don't know what you niggas want to do. 12 niggas approaching me. Soulja Boy telling that to do something. Do something. And said, nah.
Well, since then, Charleston White has pressed charges. He plans to press charges against Soulja Boy and his friend because Soulja Boy then threatened him, he says, and also banned him from Atlanta, to which Soulja Boy responded, calling him a rat after he allegedly was pressing charges. Soulja Boy posted it with a bunch of rat emojis. All right. I'm Angela Yee, and that is your Rumor Reports.
And I just want the record to show Envy walked out.
Yeah, again.
Envy walked out after that conversation.
Well, you would rather he walk out than do what he threatened to do.
Man, boy, that's a different level
maybe
of gangster right there, bro. That's a different level of gangster, right? I mean, if you want it, that's one thing. But when you don't want it, woo! Man, Jesus Christ!
No coming back from that.
Well, ain't no coming back from the... Listen, DJ Envy's People's Choice Mix is up next. If you want to request, don't bother calling because it's pre-recorded. It's The Breakfast Club.